Hello and welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Trails into Reverie. So I was exploring the stratum by my own. Seems to be there is a little bit of story. I suppose I could show you guys because I did make a different save file, so I could show you guys a little bit. All of the story always happened after you beat the final boss in the stratum. So I beat 3 stratum now, but there is a 4th stratum, which is as you can see below the map, the 0th stratum. Hopefully that is the last, because I don't know what number they could use after 0. But anyway, I thought I'm just gonna show you guys after we went through all of the daydreams, which we have a lot.
Ceiling pedestal activated.
So far, each stratum only have 1 blue ceiling stone, so I'm hoping that the 0th one only have 1 more. So we could probably do this in 3 episodes, hopefully. I don't know. But this is all the golden one that I found. Oh, Alphen.
I am Alphen Rysei Arnor, Princess of Erebonia. I may not be much of a brute in battle, but I'll support you with everything I have.
At least your level will be high, Alphen. Oh. 2 in 1.
The Wandering Bard can truly play anywhere, can't he? It is I, the ever-so-handsome, debaucherous Prince Olivert Rysei Arnor.
And I would be his other half, Scheherazade. Though I'm on leave for my duties as the Bracer Guild Silver Streak, I'll lend you my assistance however I'm able.
Meaning we can only use her brave work. Probably. Like Kea cannot participate in battle. Oh, McBurn? Oh, hell yes!
McBurn, Enforcer in the almighty conflagration. This looks like it could spark some fun, so why not let me in on the action before I get too bored?
I did not expect him. Oh yeah!
You needed a Taito specialist,
Angelica.
and you got Angelica Ragnar. Now, where are all those lovely kittens who need a hug from yours truly?
Okay, that's all the characters we got. Now for the daydreams. Ooh. One step forward. A look on the bright side. That's cute. Saint Estria's 3 most beautiful maidens are reunited and together at last. How wonderful. I have to admit, the idea of you fighting on the front lines does make me a little nervous, Your Highness. You don't have to worry your lovely little head about me. I've been practicing with my orbital stuff, so I can handle myself. I don't intend to be a liability to our friends, so let's all do our part to help. Glad to. What sweet dreams come true is this, to reunited so soon with my beloved Toa? Not to mention several other angelic maidens in the flock. Is this heaven? It's heaven, isn't it? You can tell me. We can change planes of reality, but you'll never change, Angie. Still, it's a relief to have you with us too. Let's fight together like the good old days. Obviously, I don't want to miss the chance to impress you, my sweet. Dang, we got the entire liberal gang that helped fight against Great Twilight here. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, it's reassuring to be together again. So you say I can help you question whether I truly did much fighting last time. Come on, it's not like we don't have plenty of fight together under our belts regardless. We owe both you and Shar a lot. True, I was with you two kiddos from day one. I still remember when our little party of 3 ran into a rather annoying bar at Hacken Game. Ah, the fondest of memories. We are long overdue for a reunion party by now. I hope we can get together with Chloe, Zin, and anyone else we can wrangle up sometime soon. I'll be down for that, but it's not gonna happen until we get this crap cleared up, so let's get back to work. Yeah, nose to the grindstone. I can hardly believe you two were summoned here as a pair. Even the power that be know you are you are an item, it seems. That's because the power of love knows no bound, my dear sister. It's not like we asked to be brought here together. It would have been just fine if you had come by yourself. Come now, there's no need to be embarrassed, or perhaps that's just fear of the unknown. But fear not, our love will overcome any obstacle placed in our way. Aw, you two are so cute together, you're going to make me blush. I really wish I could have a drink right about now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What are you doing here? Not like I asked for an invite. What gift? I'm a busy man. I ain't got time for this. Well, it's hard to argue with that. Still, since you're here, mind telling me what you've been up to lately? Rumor has it you've been ignoring the anguish that summoned of late. Yeah? Just had something I had to look into. It's taken care of now, though. Well, then, my. How could you expect us to not be curious after hearing that? I can think of a few possibilities of what you've been up to. None of them good. Please don't tell me you've been doing what I think you have. You're the same hellraiser you've always been, huh? Now there's a face I haven't seen in quite some time. If it ain't Crow and the Radiant Blade Master. Didn't think I'll be shooting the shit with you two anytime soon. You're looking good though. Give you some credit, man. I was given a do-over on life, like I'll let that go to waste. You seem somewhat different from the last time I saw you. I welcome this new composure. Yeah, well, I'm not the steel maiden, you know. You can lay off with the weird compliments. It's your lucky day, though. Looks like there's a plenty of entertainment in this place, so I won't have to pick a fight with you to stay awake. If anything, I'm up for the chance to clear my mind a little bit. This Reverie Quarter or whatever seems like just the kind of place to do that. That cool with you? I mean, yeah, I don't see any reason we cannot work together so long as you're here. It's not exactly the kind of alliance I was expecting to be either, but we won't turn down your help. We could use all the support we can to get in the fight. Dear me, I can't even recall the last time you and I had some fun together. I don't mind pitching in every now and then to stave off the boredom. Give me a holler when you find something that puts up a fight. Still a little rough around the edges, but there's no question he's mellowed out since Great Twilight ended. Absolutely, I heard he managed to get back some of his memories when he fought Class VII in the Imperial Fortress. Maybe that's why. I'll keep an eye on him just to be safe, but he doesn't seem to mean us any harm at least. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, keep you a sec. Let's do this.
Slab of Reminiscence activated.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the one in Zeroth, and 9 with the epilogue. Let's just do this from the top. Finally made it. Oh, is he finally back? Or is it Arabonia? Oh, aren't you? You've always got something wild going on, don't you? Hey now, I got permission this time. I'm late as all hell though. Hope they're not mad. I guess they don't have time to model liberal. Claudia found von Ausles. Ausles? Oh, Sorry for the wait, ladies. Wait is putting it mildly. Lucy was saying you might have stood us up. Come on, can a guy get a little love for how hard he worked to make time for this? I got attacked by foreign spies on the way here and everything. The odds of that happening with our current international climate are zero. You'll need to put some work into your tall tales. And if you're ever so much as 1 minute late when meeting us again, you wish you would. Now sit down. You're so funny, Lucy. I can get a little leeway with our first time meeting outside of work in 3 years. How you doing, C? Being good guard? A perfect guard, in fact. Has been vigilant since I came to Erebonia for the wedding. And today is my last day here, so I really am glad we could all find the time to get together. I wish it could have been earlier, but I've been swamped with work ever since the war's end. It did allow me to come back for business in the Remiferian embassy at least, so it worked out in the end. You've mainly been checking up on the Remiferians who returned to the Empire after the war, yeah? That plus a few other thingamajigs and some follow-ups with the Saintland Company. That is all correct, and all confidential. Dare I ask how you came to know my itinerary? There you don't, but I can slip out a few secret updates I'm privy to. From what I hear, the extramural and finer details of the reparations we're paying out to other countries have been finalized. It's not much more than a modified version of the second proposal. You should get the official notice next month. Well, alright, I can save my long overdue smack for next time. Thanks, Lecter. I'll let my grandmother know. Speaking of updates, Jill and Hans asked me to deliver messages to you both. To Lecter Jill mostly said, "Clock's ticking, hurry up and apologize." To Lucy, Hans mostly, let's all hang soon, we miss you. What? They still remember sweet innocent me? And please, hello, I'm too busy kissing government ass to kiss theirs too. I think a Jenis get-together would be fun personally. This time it might work since I heard Leo's back in the Liberal. He also said something about coming here for a conference. Here? I haven't been keeping an eye on him since he made it into the top school in the man. He better not trying to ambush me. Talking like this is bringing back a whole flood of memories. Same for me, it's like we're right back in the student council room. I'm so glad you came back to us. Huh? So am I. I would have been happy enough that you came through the other side of the war safe and sound. But it also seemed to leave that shadow that's been weighing you down. Now you can finally smile from the heart again. I think some would be quick to point out that I don't deserve to with how I don't know, help start the damn thing? Well, I won't be among them. To us, you're a dear friend from our academy days. If you're one of them though, then better late than never to do all the good you can so you can put the rest of us at ease. Listen to you, I screwed up big thinking Jenis was a good spot to go undercover. Much fun as I had there at the time. Oops, looks like it's me. Arundel speaking. Again? Got it, I'll be right there. I don't think you get this dynamic if you don't play Sky games. Something's cropped up. I'll be back as soon as I can, but you two can just keep going without me. And here I thought I was swamped. I heard there's been no shortage of fires to put out in the intelligence division since the Chancellor's passing. But yeah, I don't like that fake smile he put on. Oh, and that's just the beginning. That same morning. Is that who I think it is? The Imperial Diet is going to be more of a problem than military HQ. All of a sudden they're happy to flaunt their authority again like the Inspectorate. Makes about the last thing we need. Now that the military is being downsized, intelligence is what's going to keep the Empire safe. How can they not get that? Well, we have bought ourselves half a year to finish this so-called restructuring. We'll need to make something of it, even if it's just for show. if I might be permitted to speak. Manager Hubert, a detailed proposal on how a restructured intelligence division could look has already been submitted. Our division as it stands was based on the old army. Change has been long overdue. There's no better time to bring it up to modern standards than now, I say. We've already rejected that proposal of yours. Your ideas may sound pretty on paper, but the flexibility you're looking for is no more than a childish idealism. Our division has more important things to focus on. Stop being a dreamer and think like the officer you are supposed to be. I think we've wasted enough time discussing the topic of restructuring for one day. Who is this guy? Fine. As long as the Empire needs us. Excuse me. We need not worry about his division's future. Our concern is more that the general state of affairs, both at home and abroad, has scrambled since the war. Brace yourself. And by our, I do not include you. It must be nice to idle away the time while the rest of us are up to our necks in work. We may as well not even have a seat at this damn table. I do hope you're at least aware of who is responsible for the perilous situation we found ourselves in. I'd like the chance to restore my name as much as anyone else, sir. With how much I order everyone around the past, however, I think it's for the best if I keep my head down for a while. From teacher's pet to class clown. Oh, how you have fallen. It's hard taking responsibility for screwing everything up, Don't worry, you still have plenty of time to suck up to your new superiors. Who? You sure you're not gonna be handed to the pink slip by the time I gotta suck up to you? You watch your mouth. Just get out of here. It's impossible to get anything done with you in the way. As you wish, sir. Damn boy causes nothing but trouble whether he's here or isn't. You anything else to add, Hubert? I do. Prince Oliver's honeymoon is still due to proceed as scheduled. I hope it's okay. Hubert seems to be a good guy. Not that Lecter deserved it. Like he said, he did start it all. There you are. The meeting's over. Hey Hubert, another hard day at the office, huh? Sorry you're having to deal with all the crap I used to on top of your own now. I wouldn't have to if you didn't try stirring up trouble whenever you're in the... whatever. I know I'm wasting my breath here. I managed to get the foreign intelligence budget passed at least. It's just a stopgap until the new ID is established, but we could use every mirror we can with the way the CID's sniffing around. Hats off to you, Mr. Chief of Foreign Intel. Just where would we be without promising youngsters like you? Your wisecracks are why they kicked you out, you know. I know you don't care if they treat you like trash and resist with every pull, of course. But still, keep doing what you have to do here to get things done. I'm trying, but they are making it easy. I swear I'm gonna be all in gray by the time we pass proper structuring plan. They keep acting like they were today for sure. 15 years isn't a long time for the ID to be established. There's plenty of time for them to get set in their ways. Yeah, any longer and the cracks in the foundation will start to crumble till there's nothing left. I think it's about time we went out with the old and in with the new, if you catch my drift. Can you say that kind of thing out loud while we're in the building? Well, we both know I'm better at talking up the higher-ups here than you are, so if you plan on starting something, let me in on it. We've been together since we were junior agents. I can make this work. Can't be someone having your back. I'm counting on you, Hubert. Hello, sir. Bombastic side-eye. Go to Crossbell and assess the situation before the signing ceremony. Even you can do something simple, I hope. With respect, why? I thought we had an entire unit deployed for that very task. I don't want to see you set foot back in this office for at least a week. Damn. Oh, he's not even trying to hide that he's giving me a pointless work to keep me out of his hair. Didn't you want to keep your head down? There's nothing to gain by causing a scene right now. Just do what he says and no slacking off because it's pointless either, you hear? Yes, I hear. I don't need you getting on my case too. Man, that's so unfair. Why are you getting all the blame? Comes with being the easiest Ironblood to target, I guess. So you're really up for sticking around the intelligence division? Yep, I think it's fun. Besides, I think it'll be smarter to stay. Being on the inside will let me help Rean use this and all of our other friends too, right? Yeah, good call. Just try not to leak classified information left and right. Look who's talking. There. So that leaves just you now, huh? You disbanded your unit the morning of the war, right? Klein mentioned being real confused why everybody had their assignments changed out of nowhere. Lecter, I didn't know how things were gonna end. I just figured that however the Great Twilight panned out, it was good for my guys to have options, that's all. Okay. I can see everything. I sure as hell didn't see you coming back. I kicked Altina out while I could. She's starting to find her own way in life, and I don't want our mess getting in the way of that. I'll let her keep access to our secure line if it helps you feel better. You did? Thanks. The next stop is Trista. Trista. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind. That's my stop. Surprised you can't just call them. All you need to do is reach out to Thors. Yeah, I've been out of service for a while, gotta make it formal, you know? I haven't seen any of the instructors in ages, so I'm gonna say hi. Nothing wrong with that. Well, since you're going anyway, you think you could deliver this for me? Ooh, just give it to one of the instructors and ask them to read it aloud. Anyone will work. Okay, I guess. See you, Lecter, and take it easy. Lemon squeezy. Things should have changed, but I think it's all for the best. It's easy enough to see that history won't be kind to Gilead Osborne. With blood and iron, he expanded his empire's reach through enough schemes and invasions to drag the continent into the depths of war. He might go down as one of the most evil men who ever lived. If lives weren't lost in his wake, they were derailed beyond repair. Some might say that my life was one of them, not that I care much. He had a clear goal he wanted to achieve, and that the will to see it through. That meant something to me. He never verbalized what that goal was mine. I'm sure Claire and Rufus weren't aware either. But since the moment we met that fateful spring 15 years ago, I could sense the true nature behind his ambition. I imagined he could see how similar I was to him, that we had a gift for seeing the big picture and the path to reach the ends of our means. But while all I wanted to do was give up and fade away, he decided on using every tool at his disposal for the sake of his goal. Seeing the way he worked may have been an even bigger shock than my dad's letter. Maybe I was captivated by how he could do what I couldn't. Maybe history will see him as immoral, but I won't. He wasn't. He was a man who loved his country and its people. He wanted to save them, even if it meant taking on the role of the villain. No doubt he deemed his ruthlessness a must to realize his vision, but I also think there was more to it than that. Throwing his whole being into a singular goal was all he could do to keep his fragile sense of self from collapsing. Move forward, never thinking of when the last string holding his psyche together would snap. But it was whatever it took. If it took everything he had to give to make his one dream come to light, then that was a price worth paying. That was how he chose to live.
So when I chose to become an Ironblood, I made a promise to myself. I swore that if he ever strayed from his path or reached his breaking point, I would stop him by taking his life. That became my goal. It gave me a reason to remain in this world, even when I'd been unable to stop my dad. Of course, the one who settled things for the old man ended up being Schwarzer, his real son. There's no shortage of fires that need putting out right now. One wrong move, and the continent is liable to fall apart. Atoning for putting it in the position it's in through rebuilding the Empire is a good, honest goal. It's something worth doing, but at the same time...
It's still too early for you to lose hope. Come with me and discover what your purpose in this world may be.
I think I've lost my purpose in life all over again, old man.
Poor Lecter, poor Ironblood, honestly. The next stop is Tell when disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind. Oh, must have dozed off. Need to stop letting my guard down so much lately. So, you coming for me or not? Your odds are way better if you do it before we reach the next station, you know. What the heck? Okay, I didn't count on there being this many pros. Of course we're pros, with the division's elites. I'll be damned. Oh my god, Hubert! Did you have a good nap, Lecter? So it was your unit, huh? This will be a dumb question, but I'll feel weird if I didn't ask. What are you trying to do here, Hubert? I don't like this any more than you do, trust me. But I need you dead, and this was the most surefire way to get it done. You've gotten out of so many situations that would have killed a man 10 times over in the past, even live combat. Your intuition is something else to have helped you survive this long. That's why we prepared something even you won't be able to sneak your way out of. Don't tell me. God damn. It's the whole goddamn intelligence division? Life should dealt you hell of a bad hand, huh? You might have won big when you earned the Chancellor's favor, but now you're hanging on your job by the skin of your teeth. It almost hurt to watch a peer rise and fall the way you did, but don't worry, I'll make good use of you if no one else will. All those years spent together, and this is what it comes to, huh? It sure doesn't sound like this came from the boss, so who out there wants my head gift wrap with a pretty bow? Could it be the CID? You son of a bitch. Foreign intelligence is your bag, so I'm no expert, but I don't need to see how they've been shaking things up. Calvert's new president's heading it now, no? Can't say I blame you kissing a crumbling agency goodbye when the renovations the other side already got done so pretty. Major, if we don't... I know. Oh, how I hate people who are too smart for their own good. But this is the last time you get to put that brain of yours to use, so I'll let you have it. Goodbye, Lecter. Have fun in Gehenna. You're gonna kill yourself too, you know. What? Impossible. How could none of them... No. She was just pretending to get off at Trista. I could kiss you, White Rabbit. You got the timing down pat. I don't want your kisses. That letter wasn't even for the Academy. You can't just hand it your notice like that out of the blue. Damn it, Lecter. Have yourself a seat, Hubert. Keep the gun out if you want. I just want to have a little chat. I'm not falling for that. I'll admit the odds aren't in our favor right now, but I'm not getting off this train until they are. Where in what I said did you hear I'll be setting you up for failure? If you want a housewarming gift for your new home, my head's not the only option you got. I would always tell them about the new intelligence division set up in secret 3 months ago. See, I can spare a little career advice for an old friend. Wait, what? 3 months ago? These guys are real, bro. So much for this plan. Well, I'm not so stupid as not to realize when I've been beat. What do you plan to do with me? Why would I want to do anything? But what? If you don't mind doing me a favor, of course. It'll help me out big time if you stuck to your plan to go to the CID. You're kidding me. You want me to be a triple agent? It's the CID we're talking about. There's no way they won't sniff me out. Yeah, well, not sure they'll think much better of you as a double agent. But you're right that they're not gonna fall for half-assed betrayal. We both know that they're gonna say if they catch wind of what happened here. Must have got out of there by cutting a deal with Arendelle. So, whose lawn looks greener now? I'll let you make the call. But wait, how long have you known? Since the beginning? Since the start, Hubert. I knew since we were juniors that you keep trying to follow in my footsteps and aim for the top. much as I knew you'd never get there, leading to your betrayal. But I had to let it play out. It's what had to be done so I could make my moves without the higher-ups breathing down my neck. You're the same as he was. You're no different from that piece of shit Chancellor. Oh, I know. Think you could take over reins? I think I can handle it. Don't let it get down too much. We're all in a difficult position here, so why not scratch each other's back? As for me, I'll do just about anything to ensure my home of Liberl never suffers another day of tragedy again. That's right, you are from Liberl. Calvert is well on track to becoming the next dominant force in Zemuria. We cannot afford to not to keep a good eye on it. So let's work as a team to make the goal of new intelligence division he formed come true. Let's bring stability to Western Zemuria. He's that reporter from Crossbell. So yeah, all went as planned. The guy tied to the CID are now under control. Good work. This turned out to be quite the operation. Wasn't gonna be any other way. Now we can use talk of the new ID to get internal and external affairs in order. I'll leave deciding how that goes to you. Just don't forget to keep me appraised for the remaining time the old division has left. Sure things, boss. You're the best. You sure you won't consider sticking around for all your old posts? I'd rather die. I had enough of handling headaches like you. The only thing that would keep me on is you leaving. Aw, you know you love me. I wouldn't exactly shed a tear if I did leave though. So what's the next on the list? Heading straight to Crossbell? Can say there isn't stuff bothering me over there too, but I promise I'll head back to the villa this afternoon. It's looking like I'll be a little late again, but at least the airship will cut down the time. Catch you later, Chief, and I know you're busy, but try and take a breather here and there's no spring chick. You're no spring chick. So he's not lying when he said he's been attacked by a spy. 15 years and he hasn't changed a bit. In the present. Alright, don't let the car with that license plate get away again. Something tells me there's people in the Garnier district and the harbor too. Better look into people who started working at the ladder and in the opera house around early September. Your instincts never cease to I almost feel for our CID friends who thought they could play hardball against you. It's their own fault, they're the ones who came up as a bat. Anyway, think you could send them home for me, Klein? Not a problem. That's the busy work out of the way. Looks like the division's restructuring is gonna work out okay. Can't say I'm not concerned about the old man sympathizers in the army. Though, I wonder if I should be more concerned with how I'm doing nothing but work. I even ditched the girls to come here. There's so much I need to do, but I just can't bring myself to do any of it. I think part of it because I've lost my reason for living, but that's not everything.
Even if they aren't on the best terms with them, Claire and Rufus still have families. Milliam and Altina have people they can turn to now too. Everyone's got
like
someone
her.
who loves them that they can go back to. But me? Getting close was never really my thing. Every chance I had, I chose to walk away. All that's left of me are the sins I have to atone for. If nothing else, I can at least make it so work's not left a complete mess. Damn it, there I go, thinking about work again. When did I become that kind of guy? Huh? Was that Sieg?
There you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Busted, huh?
Just like the old times, isn't it, Claudia?
Finding you slacking off on a rooftop brings back memories. I'll never forget how much legwork I put in trying to find you at Jenis.
Oh, it's called Jenis,
bet
not
you
Jenis? I've always said Jenis.
I know I won't understand everything that's burdening you right now. I'm sure there are things that, even if you told me, I wouldn't be able to imagine with my upbringing. But I know you're the same person you are now as you were the day we met. When I felt lost and was struggling with my own internal conflicts, you were the one who reached out to me. I've never stopped being thankful for it, Lecter.
You remember all that? I feel bad, but I barely remember anything that happened in school.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we haven't.
How are this girl climbing rooftop with pencil
You were the
skirts?
weirdest student council president ever. A guy who wouldn't know common sense if it hit him in the face. There was no end to your shenanigans. But you also saved us more than we can count. More than we realized at the time. You're really important to us, Lecter. And you always will be. So, please don't suffer in silence. We want you to be your true self in front of us. Even if you can't with anyone else.
I've got people too. Guess I just wasn't thinking straight. That means the world to me, Chloe. Lucy, I feel like as long as I've got you, I'll never have to worry about losing my way.
What?
Are you alright? You're not delirious from fever or anything, are you?
That hurts, you know. Well, whatever. I'd better get going. I've been hanging up here too long as it is. You good on time, Chloe? You've got a flight soon, right?
I do, but it isn't due to take off for a half hour or so. This isn't an official visit, so Julia is coming to escort me back.
She might be waiting at the landing port as we speak. Jill, Hans, and Leo are in Liberal right now. Isn't that right?
They should be. Oh!
Oh dear. I suppose that means work will have to wait.
If we pass up this opportunity now, who knows when we'll get a next time?
Why are you both talking like that?
You're coming with us!
Wait, what? You're not dragging me all the way to Liberal, are you?
Of course we are. We can finally have that reunion we've been itching for after all this time.
You'll never have a day off if we don't kidnap you.
Wait, we
Goddamn
can still
girls.
talk about this.
Nope.
Spare me, please!
Oh, that was a good daydream. I like that. Like that a lot. Right, I think we could do one more time with Ultimate Wilderness Cooking. It was mid-February in the year 1207 of the Septian calendar, 2 weeks before the wedding ceremony of Prince Oliver. Nicholas, former Thors student and employee of the Zemirian Railroad Corporation, received a message from the Falflame Palace. The palace, it turned out, wanted his help planning the wedding reception's buffet, as the prince was also a Thors alumnus. In response, Nicholas decided to gather many ideas from fellow alumni, younger students, and even students from the branch campus. One of those who answered the call was this young student from the branch campus who was far more passionate about cooking than most. I'll need a dish fit for a royal wedding that can also be served as a buffet. Only one the judges approve of will get a chance, huh? Can't stop thinking about what Tandy and Tita said. Don't get me wrong, we're not saying your cooking style is bad or anything, and lots of different people will be in attendance, so I think you should avoid anything that will taste too bitter. And presentation is important. Most people aren't going to be too into eating bugs and lizards. Huh? Really? Oh, Freddy, I need to aim for something that will be a hit with the average person. I never really realized that cooking was an act of acquired taste. When I look back, it is true a lot of people try my dishes with nervous expressions. I just took it more of as a nervous excitement. Could it be? Was I really mistaken this entire time? Oh, Freddy, if I was, I'll need to go talk to everyone who's tried my food to get their honest opinions. Okay, good. This one doesn't seem too long. Yeah, a lot of girls are scared of bugs. I don't mind touching them personally, but even I would have mustered up the courage to put one in my mouth. Being afraid of bugs is definitely not just a girl thing. I would run around catching bugs when I was a child, but I never once thought to eat them. Just the thought of food wiggling around is enough for me to... Agreed, not even once. I think I've said this a dozen times, but food shouldn't be bitter or smelly. I don't mind pungent food. I actually like your cooking, Freddy. But I also see why most would avoid it. Oh, Gustav. Bless your heart. I'd rather have my food smells normal. So would I. But that's why I see trying pungent food as a test of will. I never realized this is what you guys thought of my cooking. Poor Freddy, your cooking is the best though. Looks like most people's taste buds aren't as cultivated as mine. Yeah, that's right. I'll have to be more conscious of that going forward. If I want to please the masses, then I need to aim for flavors most everyone likes and not make it so pungent. I think something involving wild game would work, but I don't want something too common like deer or rabbit. That narrows it down to... Why, Freddy! What a lovely surprise! How are you? Still drumming up ideas on what to present for the wedding? I sure am. That's actually why I called. I love to get your input on something. Freddy asked Margarita if she had any thoughts on rare game that would also be palatable for the average person. She then enthusiastically suggested... What did she suggest? Not bugs, I hope. So this is West Languedoc Canyon's rock patio. The memory served Class 7 had to come out this way during one of their special ops. According to Margarita, the legendary game should be around here somewhere. But man, this place is something else. I bet there's all kinds of food stuff crawling inside every nook and cranny here. Enough sitting around, time to get hunting. Oh, what? Okay, I'll see you guys then. Luckily, I don't have to do battles. I could just destroy them on the field. Just nice. Freddy found a wild rocambole. Hey, rocambole, this stuff's wild grass similar to green onions. You could make for a condiment. Or, at the very least, I could use this as rations. May as well grab some. I thought you're looking for game, Freddy. Don't laugh so much, Freddy. That's creepy. Rock trip. Rock trip. Trip? It's a type of lichen that grows in rock walls like this. It doesn't have much flavor on its own, but it could still come in handy. You can probably use it to make a sauce to go along with the main dish. Oh, Freddy. Beehive? Ooh, it's a... Albeit a beehive is practically perfect fine. Every part of it can be used for something. The recipe won't call for any bees or larvae this time, but honey is always useful. You used the larvae as well? Oh my. Oh, is this a fight? Huh? Raccoon?
Show yourself, Parsnip Panda! I'll stop at nothing to make a fine cuisine out of you.
Your wild game is a panda? Oh my goodness. Black mass on the ground. I thought I was catching a faint with one. It's a black truffle. My senses are on another level today. Okay, that's actually not bad. You cannot beat the aroma truffles give you. I can't wait to see how this dish turns out. I could have sworn that monster I saw earlier ran in this direction. Guess I could scatter some bait to lure it out. That ought to do it. Come out, wherever you are. What monster could resist an apple filled with honey? It's positively delicious. Or come take a bite of me. What the heck? Is that radish? Would you look at that pointed nose? It looks like a green raccoon. Margarita was on the mirror. Itching for a fight, are ya? Fine with me. May the best man win. And to the victor goes to the meat. What the hell? I should have expected a rare monster to be this fast. I need to finish this quickly. Time for the decisive blow. Any longer and that fatigue is going to affect the meat's quality. Next time it goes for a big attack, that will be my chance to finish it.
Oh, nice try, but too slow. The next flurry's gonna bleed you dry. Beast bloodletting strike!
What the?
Rest in peace, little guy. You fought admirably. I give my word that not a single part of you will go to waste.
And so Freddy obtained the Barcini Panda's meat. Soon the day arrived for him to present his dish to the review panel. They went to the branch campus just to taste Freddy's recipe. It's time to turn things over to our review panel. I, proud Thors graduate monk, will be your MC today. Unfortunately, the man behind this whole event, Nicholas, is in a meeting at Fall Flame Palace about the multi-course menu that can't be here today. Just to remind you all, only dishes that pass our review panel will be served at the Prince's Wedding Reception Banquet. Now, let me introduce you to our esteemed panelists. This ought to be a good time. Let us hope that you satisfy my refined palate. This is my first time inspecting or judging food, but I'll give it my best. Why must I debase myself by dining upon this amateur's attempts at gastronomy? Rosalia, Marcus's co-worker Inspector Reiner, and Marquis Ballad. Nicholas really got it right when I see. And while I have no idea how she made it happen, I'm guessing Muse is responsible for the Marquis' presence today. Who can say? Either way, we should get a wide variety of opinions just with these three serving as judges. If I recall correctly, Rosalia hates vegetables but loves junk food, right? If that's the case, it's pretty easy to imagine what she will say. Not to be rude, but I expect the inspector's impressions will be the most standard. My granduncle is quite the Epicurean, so he knows a lot about delicacies. Yeah, so basically, they gotta please a little kid, some normie, and a rich bastard. Wording notwithstanding, yeah. We should get a good balance of finish like this. I hope everyone participating does their best. With Yuna representing Class 7, we have to cheer her on. Alright everyone, let's put everything we got into this. It's not like we're actually facing each other, but I'm still excited. Right? Let's do our best. Okay, Annabelle, are you ready? Of course. I'm looking forward to seeing what you whip up, ready? Likewise. And so each participant began cooking in earnest, with those who finished bringing their dishes before the judging panel. Let the review process begin. Our first dish is courtesy of current student Sandy. Landheim risotto, yes. This is neither an original dish nor a new one, but it is a dish that I know Prince Oliver loved when he was a child. It's very special to him. Please give it a try. This truly warms the heart. Its full body flavor is elegant in its own way, and yet somehow it also feels like it's sort of rustic home cookings one mothers might make. The secret behind this complex flavor is the luxurious moon truffle, is it not? And yet it's not even the main star of this dish. It simply serves as an accent to the rest of the ingredients. Exactly, I knew you would notice, Marcus Ballard. Of course I would. What do you take me for? Some meat and potatoes backwater bumpkin? That said, I never dreamed a student could prepare something of this quality. It seems I'm in for a fine feast today indeed. All of which is to say, this is a quality dish. No complaints from me. It hits the palate so gently that I suspect I'll crave this the next time I have a hangover. Wow, and that's a big praise, sir. Thank you. I'm quite fond of this rice pork. No, what did you call it? Risotto? If I were to nitpick, I would say that it's only lightly flavored. But who let this child in here? The degree to which you are incorrect is infuriating. If you cannot understand the complexity of this dish, then you have no right to be. It's not too late for us to call on each other. Excuse me? You have a lot of nerve talking about complexity, man. You look like you would suck wine out of a crumpled up neck. How dare you? Do you realize who you're talking to? You think you're so great? Please, I'm the elder of the Hexen clan. Can the two of you please resolve their differences peacefully? What is this? The judges are going for the jugular with each other. Their antics aside, Sandy's dish has received a high score. Bravo. Now let's get this back on the track, shall we? Granduncle can be a handful sometimes. Don't worry about things going forward. It's quite the spectacle. Monk's really handling his job as the MC like a pro. Oh, one bite pasta. I recommend wrapping single mouthful worth of pasta around your fork and eat it in one go. It's fun and filling. I see, points for straightforwardness. It's perfect for a buffet style affair. Just looking at it takes me to carb heaven. Tastes just as good as I hope to. Let me see. Bolognese, basil, carbonara, and peperoncino, eh? The idea of single bite being filled with so many different flavors isn't bad at all. Yay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Isn't bad, he says. I was thinking the girls earn a bit more praise than that. Dig deep and find some humanity. What is your issue, child? Why must you constantly talk down to me? I understand that you're just a commoner brat, but surely whatever mongrel raised you drilled some manners into you. Just to be clear, you geriatric goat, I'm over 800 years old. If we're going to talk manners, it is you who ought to find a little humility. You've been talking nothing but nonsense this entire time. Is anything going to get scored properly at this rate? I mean, I'm having fun. Same. Either way, it looks like Tita's dish got high marks. He will surely be able to grasp you know who's hard at this rate. Enough, Mise, don't start any trouble. God damn. Cooked gold salmon. The name really does set it off. It looks succulent to be sure, but what makes it so special? But this is why you're all a bunch of amateurs. This is a rare juvenile gold salmon, is it not? They are said to be fattier and more delicious than most after coming and going on a unique excursion of sorts. Yes, we knew you would recognize it, my lord. You truly know your stuff. I had no idea it's such a rare fish. Rest assured, we put the utmost care into its preparation, sprinkling just a hint of salt before putting it over a carefully controlled flame. I see, with such special ingredient, you'd be remiss to overcook it. Well, I for one am ready to taste it. This is tremendously delicious. You truly are well versed in the culinary art. I misread you. And yet you're still talking down to me. I could give 2 tugs of a creepy sheep's tail without being recognized by you of all people. They're hot and they're cold. They're yes and Oh, don't you worry about those two. Against all odds, I think they'll get along just fine. Given how rare your key ingredient is, do you think you'll be able to prepare this a second time for the banquet? Fear not. The Imperial Fishing Club also has the full cooperation of the Burles Fisherman Guild. There's no fish we cannot catch. Those are my fishing buddies for you, yeah. A juvenile gold salmon, huh? If they win, I would love to give that a try at the banquet. But yeah, they can only pick one, isn't it? The taste of Zemuria trifecta. Pretzels apparently originated in the Empire, but now they're enjoyed all across the continent, and each place has their own special take on them. So this time, I made an Imperial-style pretzel, the Crossbell-style pretzel, and the Burl-style pretzel. The latter is for the bride-to-be, of course. Well conceived, Yuna. I helped her make pretzels not long ago. I wonder what a liberal variety tastes like. They smell good, like damn good. I'm starving now. We absolutely must have her make some for our leader. Very much agreed. I'm all too familiar with the Imperial styles, they are somewhat firm. Crossbell pretzels utilize honey and have a unique salty sweet flavor to them. Meanwhile, liberal pretzels are soft and doughy. They taste great fresh out of the oven, and it would appear as though you use different types of wheat flour for each pretzel. You can tell? Well, in order to replicate the unique flavors of every pretzel variety, I thought it would be best if I use ingredients from where each one originates. I even use different water. Damn, excellent attention in detail. Pretzel pair deliciously with other kinds of food as well. This is the perfect dish to serve at a buffet. Score, thank you so much. Who would have thought she'll use different wheat and water for each pretzel? I can't imagine her getting anything less than top marks. My turn then. My dish is stamina gelato, red pit viper, soft-shelled turtle extract, garlic and pepper. I took stamina-enhancing ingredients of all types and fixed them into desserts with Amorica's high-quality sweet honey. That's definitely the kind of thing I expect from margarita, that's for sure. What does it taste like? I imagine it's the kind of thing you can easily overdose on. Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna give it a try. Just imagine what you'll be able to do after a heaping helping of that instructor Rean. It's certainly unique, it's not bad. The spicy flavor of the peppers works surprisingly well here, I like it. I can feel myself brimming with energy. After this, I must head to Raquel immediately. Oh, just the reaction I expected. If only Milliam could have participated as well, but I'll leave that to use as a read. To make plenty for Lord Vincent as well. Wow, even Margarita's dessert are powerful. I bet if you had some Tita, it would be a bit more aggressive. Handy! And so it was time for the final participants to step forward. Whoa. This looks to be a wild game of some kind. Is this raw meat? What kind of farce is this? Are you trying to feed us a roadkill from who knows where, and raw at that? I've heard some things can be eaten raw, but this doesn't appear to be fresh. This meat is enveloped in faint spiritual power. What is Freddy thinking? I want to believe there's more to meet the eye in this. Yeah, it's Freddy's we're talking about. He has to have a plan. Are you gonna cook it in front of them? This is the meat of the fabled Parsini Panda, and this dish is only complete with the addition of soups. Oh, it's like a shabu shabu style. Yeah. So that's your plan. Not bad, Freddy. Parsini Panda, eh? I've only ever heard it once, but I recall it being delicious. And I've heard shabu shabu before. Naming convention aside, you basically just put the meat in the pot, right? Correct, but not all at once. You only put in how much you're gonna eat in the moment. Using a chopstick, you take a piece of meat and dip it in the boiling water. Once the meat has cooked, you take it out and put it in a special sauce. This seems like fun.
So go on, give it a try.
I never heard shabu shabu in reception though. This is absurdly delicious. I'm overflowing with power. If I keep eating, I might go back to my original form. You'll do what? That aside, this is certainly pecan. The meat is thinly sliced but wonderfully firm, and it's just fatty enough. The savory flavor of the broth and sauce help to refine the meat into something else entirely. This is truly magnificent. My gosh, I never thought I'd hear Marcus Bella say something like that. Shabu shabu, eh? I had it once with Master. Not fair, I want to try. So how long are we gonna have to stand here and watch this jerk speak out? I'm at my limit. Yeah, my stomach's been growling for ages now. Okay, judges, I think you've had enough. Now it's our turn. Hey, you can't just... Come on down. Even accounting for the banquet, I have more than enough meat to go around. And I, for one, would love to try other dishes as well. I say we open the taste testing to everyone. Agreed, we all deserve to have some fun. I like that idea. Right, then we better roll up our sleeves and get some more food cooking. But my privilege! I need to get more of this meat before it's on. Oh, not the fast granduncle. I'll be taking that thing. And so the review panel came to an end without incident. All dishes presented passed through the process. In lieu of the panel wrapping up, the gang held a taste testing event for everyone to enjoy. Looks like nobody's noticed that I mixed powdered caterpillar fungus into the shabu shabu. I can't expect that you've done something like that. Looks like folks can handle that kind of flavor with no problem. That means I can use this dish as a foothold, keep secretly introducing more specialty ingredients into their lives, and then everyone will deepen their understanding of the gourmet world I live in. The future looks bright indeed. Just take it easy, okay? Oh, this is fun. This is fun, Daydream. Love this as well. Love it so much. Alright, so I actually only miss one. Oh, I need to read it first. I only miss one more recipe. And okay, let's make it bad first.
I should be able to cook just fine. This is edible?
I think it's
I'll show you
here.
what I can do. Delicious
Yeah.
and nutritious.
Hell yes. Alright, I think that is it for this episode. When we come back, we're going to be back with more Daydream before we finally go to the Zero Stratum to see what the secret is about the Reverie corridor. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye.